Evening all, call me David's back. Yeah, it's been a while. Every time I tell a joke about the government, or the world mad or something, your fucking account gets hacked. And then the first video back, you see here, me stood here blowing my own cock. It's not what you want to see, is it? I mean, if your cock won't stand up for 30 minutes, what's the point of that? Hey ladies, that's on the firm. And that's what you need. Yeah. It's been a rough old time. World is on its arse. Everything's on its arse. But we're still here and we're still smiling. Let's have some gags. Ah, Christ. I live in a world that's really messed up. Everyone keeps blowing each other up. Russia does it and they're evil. America joins in with Iran. That's alright, we don't like them. Fucking hell. You only have to say the words dark in a sentence now, brown, and someone's calling you a fucking racist. Context, people. And then with this in mind, you turn the TV on. Black Friday. Something is fucking wrong here, isn't it? It's a sale that lasts for months. It's not on a Friday, and all races can go. How is that relevant? Fucking hell. I met my mate's new girlfriend yesterday. She's lovely, full of energy and a real goer. He said, you should see her mini. I said, oh, I'm alright. He said, honestly, it's got fluffy pink covers and cushions. At the front, on her side, has got a big old bucket. And he fucking spat me tea out. Do I see her bucket? I said, I'll pass, thanks. I'll have a bit of fun with the missus later if you don't mind. He said, oh, you mean a bucket seat? A car's a mini. Sorry, love. Okay, now, I went into a brothel the other day. It was payday. What a bit of action. Married people, you fucking know, don't you? It's like necrophilia after a few years, isn't it? So I went in, all casual as you do. I said, can I see your available girls so I can pick the best one? You know, one that, floats me boat. All these ladies come out and there's a little midget in black leather miniskirt holding a whip. I said, please tell me she's the fucking receptionist. I said, well, fucking receptionist was close. She said, she's one of my girls. I said, well, what does she do? She said, some people only want a little bit of fun, A little bit of fun. My doctor put me on codeine. Anyone had this stuff? If you have too much, you go all fluffy, just floating around, all happy. If you take it for too long, you can't poo. You're like Lady Gaga. I'm on the edge, the edge, the edge, the edge. I'm hanging on the edge of the bog. I'm on the edge, the edge, the edge, the edge. And I'm hoping to take a big log. Fucking hell. Any delivery drivers watching? Why would you expect us to fucking be at home all day? We live in the most expensive time in history. It's so expensive now, both people have to fucking work just to pay the bills. Gas, water, electric, shopping, tax, insurance. Everything goes up every week, but our money stays the same. We have to go to work to afford to buy the fucking parcel you're trying to deliver. Where do you think we get the fucking money from? Monopoly money. We have to go to work. So, we're not in. You leave us a card. Sorry you're not in today, we'll bring it tomorrow when you're still fucking not in. Yeah. And then they come round, they fucking chuck it over the garden fence, order some wine glasses, they're fucked. Or they leave it on the doorstep and they say, that's been delivered. Someone will nick it off your doorstep without fucking thinking about it, won't they? And they come home and blame you. That's not rocket science, is it? Yeah, I went to look at a new car the other day. The bloke in the garage said it's a good car. Very reliable, very, very reliable these are. The engines on these are bulletproof. Go on, try it. To cut a long story short, the car was pissing oil and water and I was arrested for firearms offences. Why the fuck do people say that? Yeah, I was dating a woman once with very big bristles. Yeah, big old pair of melons. We got very close. I went back to hers one day. She sat on the bed and pulled me on top of her. Well, she tried to, I bounced back up. Nearly had a fucking nosebleed. A big old pair of melons in your face. She took her bra off and got onto the bed. That was like the start of EastEnders. It went doof, 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 doof. My fucking wrists hurt just looking. You know what I mean? Ladies out there with big bosoms. Sure they're handy. The rapper Snoop Dogg has bought Swansea Football Club. I'm from Wales. He went and watched the game the other day. I called my cousin. He said within 2 hours there's some good shit going around the streets of Swansea, you know. Imagine when they score a goal. No more fucking Sweet Caroline. That'll be Snoop Doggy Dog. Yeah, they won't be eating a segment of orange at half time anymore. They'll be passing a fucking spliff around the room, won't they? Yeah, Snoop Dogg. Hey boys, you're playing like fucking Stevie Wonder. Smoke that joint and get the fuck on back out there and win, will you? All have the munchies after the match, won't they? Having me teeth looked at. They said they want to put a crown on the front one. I said, fucking hell, I don't want to look like the king. Why is it called a fucking crown? That's a cap, isn't it? Fucking hell. Sat with the missus who were watching a comedy film with a bag of cream cakes from Greggs. There was only one left. I said, I'll have the last one as I bought them, dear. And she said, let me have it. I said, I really like it. She said, I'll toss you for it. I went, oh, I'll have a bit of that. So she sat there, she ate the cake all suggestively. I sat there, undoing my trousers, get me Johnson out. She flipped a fucking coin, cheeky cow. Yeah. That was me missus' birthday. She said she fancied a spa day. She was a bit pissed off about standing in the fucking corner shop for 8 hours, but we did drink some cheap cider just to make it a bit better, you know. Yeah, on my birthday, I said, I'd like some action with you all dressed up. She only took me paintballing and kept shooting me in the fucking bollocks. No action that night. Do you know what I mean? Took the missus out for a meal, a nice glass of wine, we're chatting nicely. The meal came, but I had to complain. I said, hey, garçon, this fish is undercooked. He said, it looks okay to me. I said, it's fucking raw. He said, how do you know it's not cooked properly? I said, it's eating half me fucking chips, mate. You know what I mean? Went to a brothel last week, had a great time. I said, can I have the cheapest girl you got? Ain't payday till next week. You know what I mean, lads? They gave me a blind prostitute. Blind prostitute. I said, well, we had a great time, but you got to hand it to her. Took to put me on these pills. Fucking gabapentin. Never do it. They had fucking 100 side effects. They weren't side effects, they were fucking all over effects. Yeah. Most common side effect was suicidal thoughts and thoughts of self-harm. Why would anybody give you fucking pills that cause suicidal thoughts and self-harm? What the fuck? Mad world. Mad fucking world. My mate was on antidepressants and that caused erectile dysfunction. He said, so you're sad and you get some happy pills, your mood slightly increases, your cock stop work, and then you want to fucking do yourself in, don't you? Nice. I work at a psychiatric hospital. You'd never fucking guess, would you? The doctor was going around talking to the patients, and the first one stood up and he saluted. The doctor said, who are you supposed to be then, pal? He said, I'm Napoleon. He said, who told you were Napoleon? He said, God did. And the geezer stood up on the other side of the room. He go, I didn't tell you were fucking Napoleon. Another patient was running around the ward making noises, holding the steering wheel. Doctor said, what are you doing? He said, I'm driving my Ferrari. He said, you ain't got a Ferrari? Another patient stood up. He said, don't tell him that. He paid me fucking £10 a week to clean that car. Just another day in the office for us, eh? Yeah, it's a rough old gig. Fucking psychiatric hospital. Sometimes I go in the door and come out through the fucking window. Yeah. I went in the lounge the other day. I said, come on lads, let's wreck the fucking place. And I said, hang on, some cunts beat us to it. You know what I mean? Yeah, my mate went into the shop. He bought 1 can of Coke, a ready meal for one, a chocolate pudding and 1 can of beer. Woman behind the counter, she said, you're a single man, didn't you? He said, yeah, what made you think that? She said, you're a right ugly bastard, you. Anybody feeling unwell? You sweat when you're filling up the car with petrol or diesel? Do you feel sick when you're paying for your fuel? You're suffering from a new strain of car owner virus. The only strain we get these days is a strain on your fucking wallet. Fucking prices. I work as a therapist these days. You'll never guess. I get some strange requests. I got a call from a woman friend of mine. She was moaning about being single and she wanted a new man to cheer her up. The next sentence she says, you're good with your hands, Dave. Could you pop over and sort my front garden out? It's out of control. Needs a damn good trim. I said, I suppose you want me to have a look at your fucking tulips as well, don't you? Yeah, I got there. She did have a couple of acres, which is what I had when I fucking left. Do you know what I mean? You know, bollocks slapping against her ass. I'm just kidding. People will pay you to do just about fucking anything these days. Yeah, walking back from the nightclub with my mate, he's on benefits. We bumped into a prostitute. She said, would you like to sleep with me for £50? I said, well, I'm not really that tired, love, but I could do with the money. She said, no, I'm a prostitute. I said, well, blow me. She said, okay, that's 30 quid. I said, well, I can't really afford it. He says, if your mate buys the first one, get one free. I turned around and I went, how do you feel about that? He said, fuck off, it might affect me benefits. I thought, you thick twat. Get a free fucking blowjob, man. If he gets any more back, he'll be hanging upside down in the fucking loft. I got a rampant rabbit. I thought it might make things more interesting in the bedroom with the missus. You know, that was fucking rampant and all. Every time I tried to feed it with some lettuce, it jumped up and started shagging my leg. Rampant fucking rabbit. Fucking hell. It's not electric cars to blame for all our power cuts. That's men's power tools and fucking women's personal power tools. You know what I mean, ladies? Fucking hell. Yeah. I took a lovely lady to Blackpool. We drank wine and sang and made love all night. She said, you promised me seaside rock. She said, all I got was seaside fucking cock. Do you know what I mean? I said, well, that's a stroke of luck then, love. She said, whatever I was stroking, it wasn't fucking luck. A bloke comes to the door, he said, do you want to adopt a little African boy? I said, when does he arrive? He said, don't get the boy, you send the money, you get a picture and a message. I said, no, I'll stick with fucking OnlyFans, mate, you know. A better view, you know. He said, don't you ever give money to good causes? I said, I've given lots of money to charity recently and some other strippers. So when you go to Colchester Zoo and you pay to adopt an animal, all you get is a picture of it and a story. When you're adopted, the fucking family keep you. That's not adoption, that's support. Yeah, my friend was adopted, he never saw his real parents ever fucking again. Yeah. Imagine the postman's face if you were allowed to adopt a fucking lion from the zoo. Put it in the front garden. Wouldn't come in the place, would he? You know, or Bill come round to arrest you and there's a fucking lion in the front garden. They won't get anywhere fucking near, will they? Without a fucking poison dart gun. I've got to address this arguing over nothing trend that's going round. Anything fucking Black Friday, race. You have to say the word brown or black and that's racialism. If someone with brown skin does something horrible to you, it wasn't because they had brown skin. That's because they, just them, are a bad person. Every other brown-skinned person had fuck all to do with it. It's about the person. If a white person chooses to hurt you, they're a bad person. It's not all of us other white people's fault that they did that. You know what I mean? Common sense ain't fucking common anymore, is it? Yeah. I mean, people lie to you all the fucking time. Look at Keir Starmer. I know when he's lying, his fucking lips move. Yeah. Do you know what? Like people go on holiday and lay in the sun for 2 weeks trying to get a fucking tan. We love dark skin. We want it. Spend millions every year on fucking sunbeds, tanning beds, trying to get darker skin. Us pasty folk, we like a bit of colour. Saw so many ladies agree. Yeah. Well, in America, this is how fucked up the world is. In America, after all of the school shootings, yep, they banned all of the toy guns. But they let them have the fucking real ones. That's some madness for you. I'm glad to be back. I'll do loads more. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe. Give me any feedback, good or bad. Call me a cunt, whatever. I'll see you in the next one. Keep smiling.